All right. Well, it's gonna be recorded. So
Okay.
that opened with you saying "fuck you" to me, just so you know. It was the first thing.
Good.
All right. So now.
So did you text him, Alex? I'm sorry, I got distracted. Or do you want me to?
Who's texting who? We need to know.
That's what I've had to do with the last 2 days. But put her
Alex.
there, but I'm gonna go back and then she'll have.
Yeah, I noticed it's pretty normal.
So Alex goes up here. I go next to him.
James, I was just moving a piece to annoy you, and I realized I ruined your one plan you were making.
Oh shoot! Am I logged in as you, James? Shoot! Dang it!
Yeah, you must have been.
It's gonna screw everything up. I bet.
I can't believe you just screwed everything up like that.
I know. Me neither.
You
Dang
ruined my
it, me.
picture. What did you do?
You ruined his picture, dude.
Well, your picture was already ruined before I got here. That's not what I'm concerned about.
I don't have a camera anymore. Do you see
Oh,
me,
no.
Alex?
Ignore my email stream.
Nope, I lost you, bud.
Oh, this is all falling apart quick.
James is all black. He lives in the abyss.
Mute. I'm going back. All right, now my stream is live now for the first time ever tonight. Nothing happened before this. All right.
Do you post VODs?
I think I saved the. I don't know what you just said at me.
You...
Are you cussing?
Does your Twitch channel archive videos after you end stream?
Yeah, for like 14 days. Or something
Yeah,
like
if
that.
you should delete that one then. If you want it gone, you should go.
Oh no, I didn't have to. I thought I was gonna have to close my stream, but I didn't. Otherwise, I probably would. Yeah.
Agent Monkey has arrived.
Can you smoke drugs on Twitch streams? Or is that like against the rules?
Let's find out.
Yeah, you can. It's so like, I don't know. I think that's one of those gray area ones, but I've definitely seen a lot of people smoke on stream, or at least
Like,
slightly off stream.
It's
you
like
know?
legal, you know,
Yeah.
technically.
I thought you
in
said
1
snort.
month. No, I will not be snorting any drugs anytime in the near future, but I will be smoking them.
Okay.
Crack. Quit snorting it.
Crack is whack, bro.
That's what's so cool about it.
Yeah, it's counterculture,
Yeah,
man.
you can't quite get your finger on it.
Well,
Oh, I could get my finger on it. Hey, Tyler.
Where are we putting our fingers?
Oh my god, that fucking pool really fucks my skin up though. It's 5 hours of chilling in a pool.
I would never be a swim coach for that very reason. Also, I can't swim. Well,
You can't,
Dude, I can't swim really either.
James, you don't coach very well. Either.
Surprise! I'm a great coach.
I can like tread water.
That's
So I'm,
like
like, learning
half
these
of
moves
this,
as
that's
I
like
teach 'em.
half of everything you need to know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
pretty
mean,
much
and
it, dude.
The oldest kids are like 7, so it's not very complicated, right? It's pretty like, just don't drown.
Don't hold your breath.
Show me your monkey cheeks.
Excuse me?
Monkey cheeks, bro. Blow out them cheeks, bitch. That's how I yell at the kids. I'm like, go, bitch, go.
Bitch, you're doing so good, little bitch.
Little bitch.
Little bitch.
Just dunk them under the water quick as they're
You're
trying
my
to swim.
favorite one, little bitch.
Okay, so
Stop.
Dalton, get in
Last-
roll 20. What are you doing?
last
I'm
episode.
He's
updating.
missing.
This is actually good. I'm gonna pour my tea
That's what
quick.
he's doing.
I was updating my Sims mods before everyone joined.
You're too late.
I'm coming. Why does Roll20? Why does their splash page all white? Why do they want to blind me?
I don't know. They probably have a good reason, though.
No, they don't.
No, but why is there Cheetos under my chair? No, you don't get love for this. This is a mistake.
Where do you put your Cheetos?
In the Cheeto drawer. Like a good American.
So, how's everyone's hump day?
It's alright.
Good. I had a fucking blast.
Good. It's good.
What about you, James? I mean, God.
Mine was okay.
Oh, that's more than I thought.
I didn't do much. Worked. Played with my child.
Which child?
The youngest one.
What kind? What play? Which play?
Yeah, I pushed her in a swing.
Ooh,
yeah,
that's a
read-
good play.
I
read
also
books.
pushed my daughter in a swing today.
Read books.
Nice.
Sang
Very nice,
songs.
very nice.
I don't know. Anywho. Talking about...
What's the point of all this?
Here, welcome to the recap.
Previously on Lost in the Pages, a Delta Green live play. Our
same
agents
voice?
began this episode ensnared in an alternate reality,
Not quite.
finding themselves within the surreal confines of a theater's green room. Here, they donned stage outfits, seated at vanities, their faces reflected in the softly lit mirrors. The enigmatic figure of the director, a woman at once familiar and unfamiliar.
Listen, tonight is the big debut. Act 2 is here. It's now, and I need you for more than ever.
Prompting each agent to give a monologue.
Just thinking back to those days sends shivers all through me. The fungus-infested town and the zombies it created. They paled in comparison to what we found. What Agent Vincent found, to be more correct, was part of a play. A play here, but not here.
Mysterious circumstances during some fire at a weird apartment complex in New York. That same day, the infamous Don Gugliani and some of his goons came to kill my mother. Apparently my dad had been working for him and did something to piss him off.
We all stumble through the corridors of our obsessions, ensnared in a never-ending play orchestrated by malevolent forces. My burden, the McAllister Building, Abigail Wright, and the malign darkness that bled into our lives. They were but pawns in a grand theater, directed by demons from the depths of hell. Their laughter echoes through the halls of my mind, mocking any glimmer of hope that dares to persist.
Can you imagine not knowing if worries that you have are grounded in reality or if you're losing your fucking mind? What is reality anymore anyway? That's what life is like after Operation Alice. The experience shattered something inside of me. I teeter on the edge of paranoia and utter disbelief. Every day is a struggle. My dreams, no, nightmares, are filled with my twin brother Manny disappearing over and over again. My sister, my lifeline, her murder running through. I can't escape it.
These narratives provided deeply personal insights into their emotional states and an intimate account of the events that transpired since the mind-bending ordeal of Operation Alice. In a disorienting shift, reality snapped back into focus as the agents found themselves holding invitations to a birthday party for a Richard Ziloni at the Gateway Bridges restaurant.
You look at the footage and it gets a little clippy as something pulls up, like it starts to flicker. It's hard to see the figure that comes, but you look, and as it's moving, it looks like its feet are almost hanging off the floor, as if it's maybe floating or like gently moving on its toes. And it comes and drops the envelope and bangs its hand against the door and floats away down the hall.
Jesus Christ. It's one of those goddamn mannequins again. Here we go, we're back in this shit again.
Looks like it's time for Act 2, Gabe.
Consumed by curiosity and sensing a connection to their ongoing investigations, the agents undertook their individual research on the location.
I spent an hour last night on my computer not knowing how to open the internet, and I got frustrated. So I'm like, I'm gonna go fucking look.
As fate would have it, they found themselves at the restaurant simultaneously, each masquerading as regular patrons.
That man slamming drinks at the end of the bar. I assume he's a regular here, right?
I've never seen those two before.
Weird. Why is he asking about that man?
I hope no one heard. This is in my head. I hope no one heard me ask about that man.
At the bar, Agent Murdoch and Monkey casually observed their surroundings.
You want anything there, Gabe?
Yeah, I'll take like a cheeseburger, I guess, and then one more drink. Just a shot of bourbon with fries. Put it in with the cheeseburger too. Put the fries right on top of it.
Not too far off, Sophie sat alone, her watchful eyes catching the subtle strangeness of the two veteran agents.
Like, Sophie's sitting over in her booth, like, what the fuck are they doing? What is going on?
The unexpected introduction by Henry to Murdoch and Monkey hinted at his possible affiliation with Delta Green, adding another layer of intrigue to the evening.
Nice to meet you. Name's Henry.
Pleasure. You call me Michael Murdoch.
Michael Murdoch. It's got a nice ring to it. I noticed you and your associate here doing associate-like things with food to go.
Did you say your name?
Henry. Henry Cunningham. I got this just random invite to come here in a few days from now. And I guess I was kind of scoping the place out.
Despite being rebuffed by Sophie,
Well, hello, little missy. I noticed you eyeing me from across the way.
I wasn't eyeing you. You're mistaken. Please leave me alone. I'm just trying to eat my lunch.
Is this seat occupied?
Yes, it is.
By whom?
My boyfriend.
Henry's unsuccessful flirtatious attempt provided an opportune moment for Murdoch to snap a picture of the two, leading to a shocking revelation.
Yeah, so just that old man who got the same invite we got was talking in a booth to the daughter of Agent Molly. There's no way that they're not connected.
The passage of days led the agents to reconvene, drawn together by unseen forces to the Gateway Bridges restaurant's party room. Here, they met the tall, gaunt figure of Agent Exeter, his nervous demeanor permeated with the scent of oil and gasoline.
Well, welcome. You can help yourself to the food. We'll wait for the others, okay?
Are you okay, sir? You appear to be covered in oil and gas, and you're creaking and have burns on you. You don't seem to be doing so well.
He introduced their new mission, India Moon, which involved locating a group of former Delta Green agents who had mysteriously disappeared from the Dorchester Psychiatric Hospital in Boston. Armed with a list of missing agents, a business card for Dr. Dallin, the head doctor of the facility, an old satellite phone, and a cryptic note scrawled on a wall, the agents were plunged into another whirlwind of investigations.
Abigail Wright has gone to sea across the waves to rescue me. A ship both tall and fine, she round the corner, working time.
The mention of Abigail Wright in the note stirred a mix of excitement and dread among the veterans of Operation Alice. With their past and present interweaving once more, they prepared to embark on the mission to uncover the fate of their lost colleagues and the elusive Abigail Wright. Will Agent Murdoch and Monkey uncover the truths they so desperately seek about the mysterious Carcosa and Abigail Wright? Will Henry Cunningham unravel the truth of Agent Vincent and his disappearance? Will Sophie Hall learn the truth of her father, Delta Green, and the unnatural horrors that lie in wait? Find out now!
Find out now!
Find out now!
Oh man, I was waiting 7 minutes and 48 seconds for that.
I like how he said that, like, if we don't find out, someone's gonna kill him.
Yeah.
Like,
Find out
What do you
now!
say to that AI, James?
Find out now!
James, before we go any further, do you want the Discord voice recordy thing on?
Oh,
Because I
Yeah.
don't think it's on.
yeah, I'll do it.
I don't remember his name. I feel rude now.
Clyde.
Oh, that's a bad
Craig.
name. Craig.
It's
Now
Craig.
recording.
Oh, what up, Craig?
Hi, Craig.
Hey, Craig. Stop, Craig.
Now recording.
Okay, yeah, so post recap, you guys are sitting still in the Gateway Bridges restaurant with Agent Exeter at the head of the table. He is a tall, gaunt African-American man with a small white beard and mustache and short graying hair. He is down in the bottom left corner of your persons of interest. Not the bottom left corner of that, but the entire corner. And he's giving you all the information and
Okay,
the
bud.
card for Dr. Dallin.
Are we all together?
Shouted. We're all sitting around a large banquet table.
Well,
You said Agent Exeter's still here?
Yeah.
I
Damn.
appreciate the leads, sir.
Yes, you're welcome.
I have an aura around me. It would appear of at least 30 feet. Allow me to turn that off. Oh, I'm
Okay.
sorry, it was 10. It's embarrassing. I have no idea how that happened.
I don't
So-
have any idea what you're talking about.
do you have any information about any of these leads that you can help us with at all?
I'm only given the information as provided. Just the list. And that Dr. Dallin is waiting on your call.
No, like, equipment or anything to help us out?
No, but if you require requisitions, the satellite phone, call star 616.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about satellite one. Okay, let's go. Thanks for everything.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's go.
Right
I
behind
say we should go visit the doctor right away. First things first.
Did we pick agent names? Was that part of... Did he even ask us to do that? I don't think he did.
He did. I went through it, and you just kind of didn't respond to him. You're the only one that doesn't have an agent name.
Well, fuck. Is it still M-Cell?
Yes. I mean, there is someone not from MCell in your group right now, but he said you're part of MCell.
Okay.
What's Cunningham's name? That's his agent
Good
name.
night. Love you.
Love you too, baby.
Is your agent name Cunningham?
Yeah, Colt.
Agent Veritas. At your service. Max.
Has to be M.
Does it?
I don't know, I guess. Thought of it.
I would like to redirect you to my name tag. Veritas. Hidden message inside that invitation. Anyway, yes. My name is Veritas. You will... That's all.
Didn't he give me his name, actually, when we met at the bar?
He sure did. Straight up. You told him you were Michael Murdoch, and he said Henry Cunningham. Now he's calling himself Agent Veritas.
Well, I'm Agent Murdoch. Nice to meet you, Veritas.
Nice to meet you for the very first time.
I'm gonna look at the girl. And you are? Agent...
Menopause.
That's so funny.
He disagrees. He's Googling M word.
I didn't. Are you talking to me?
Yeah,
Yes.
Oh,
the only one without a name.
all right.
Lost Tony.
The only one that I don't know. He's still in Discord, I guess.
Well, you were harassing Colton. I didn't
Oh, now
realize
he
you
just
switched
lost.
to me.
Sorry.
Agent Medea.
Medea.
Yeah.
I love those movies.
It's not that. It's the Greek mythology.
What year did those come out?
Shut up.
Oh wait, it's not 9. What year is it? I thought it was 95 for a second.
It's 2015.
Oh
and Medea,
my
I think,
word! It's like
I
the
think-
second 95.
Okay. Well, it's a
Oh.
pleasure to meet you. I'm Agent Murdoch. I'll reach up and shake her hand.
Nice to meet you.
Oh my
Take his
goodness.
hand back.
So many good movies came out this year.
So we've got this bloody message on the door.
Ah, get off there. No, you're not supposed to see that.
A picture of it. Have we been to Dorchester yet? I think we should go to the hospital, investigate the bloody message on the wall, interrogate any staff that were working that night or that regularly interact with any of the Delta Green agents that have gone missing. I think we should talk to the doctor. Anyone else got any ideas?
No, that sounds pretty good to me.
Sounds like a good way to start.
Do either one of you have experience with forensics crime scenes?
I'm going to help myself out.
Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Right.
And I'll look at those two who didn't answer me and be like, I assume that does no. I'll take the lead on the crime scene, okay? But we can,
I believe that would be for the better.
yeah, we can do interrogations together, though. We can take my car or drive separately.
Oh, I would happily ride with you as I took an Uber here.
I'll drive myself in my Jeep. I have a Jeep.
Right. This very moment is around 6:00 p.m. There he is. Back.
Hey, back.
Hey.
Guess who's back? Tony's back.
So it doesn't happen again. Don't ever get MediaCom.
For God's sakes, bro, you can't even, like... It's funny, too, because it's, like, specifically on nights we're doing this.
Yeah, it's always roll 20. I don't... And my... It's like just bad timing, I feel like.
Bastards.
Monkey's back. Back again.
All right.
I got a hat to be in character, and then all of a sudden I came back and I was dead.
I like that hat. It's very Agent Monkey.
Yeah.
Tried
So-
to look bald for my...
While you were out of the room, I'll say, as Agent Monkey comes back in, we decided that we're going to go to the hospital and talk to the doctor and interrogate any staff who've interacted with or works with any of these missing FBI or Delta Green agents. And we're going to do a little forensic investigation of the blood on the wall and see if we can't figure out whose blood it is if it isn't too old.
We should
Right.
maybe talk to this Dr. Richard Dallin as well.
I think that's a good idea as well. Good call.
Agent Exeter said Dallin was expecting a call.
What were your
Is-
agent names again? I'm sorry, I was a little overwhelmed with the information earlier.
Well, this man over here is Agent Murdoch. I am Agent Veritas. That over there is Agent Medea. And then you're Agent Monkey? Question mark?
Medea?
Medea.
That's correct. Good memory there, Veritas.
All right.
Yeah.
Is the what you did before top secret, if you don't mind me asking, or what were you? What was your previous stint like?
It's best not to talk about them times too often. It was pretty rough. I did make close acquaintance, though, under the name of Agent Vincent. I ain't seen him in a minute.
Kind of a falling out?
Sorta. Caused by paranormal delusions of screen-written glamour.
Screenwriting?
He wasn't the writer. It was a ghostwriter, if you could believe.
Hey, can you elaborate further on this concept? What do you mean?
Did you say a ghost?
A ghost,
Hey, what do
right?
you
Even
mean?
worse.
Ghost?
Even
A screenwriting as if he's in some sort of play?
Exactly. This was
Well, this-
many years ago, mind you. But, yes, it was as if he was in a play. Me and another acquaintance of ours, I can't quite remember.
You too?
Yes, he mentioned I was in it. But, I didn't
You
get to...
never saw?
No, he went stark wild.
From
You ever
Yeah.
like have any? You ever any like dreams or visions of a play or anything? Like one, your life playing out like one, anything like that?
Over the years, here and there, but I always accounted it to how much Agent Vincent talked about this play. It really sent him for a whirl once he read it.
Well, I appreciate you being so open with this information. Seeing as we're going to be working together, and you're probably well aware of how these missions can go, we need to rely on each other 100%. Sorry, your accent's wearing off on me a bit. I tend to match.
He's southern all of a sudden?
I've never fully understood consequences. At least that's what my father used to say.
Well, if you don't mind me asking there, Agent Birdos, what skill set do you bring to the table? What did you used to do?
Well, I can do just about anything. Put my mind to it.
Go hold your own in a gunfight?
Well, to be honest, it sounds like you're a man of high intellect.
Yeah, what does that mean? Can you please explain in detail?
Well, I'm very alert, bureaucratic. I'm good with a gun. I served time in the military. I took a pause there for dramatic effect, and it worked, well.
It was good. You had me thinking you might have been a prisoner one day.
And that's about it. I know a little bit of land military science, but it's
good.
Rather,
well, you never know.
Null.
On these missions, we might end up in any kind of situations. Good to know you know how to handle yourself. I'm gonna look over at Agent.
I can handle myself, and I can handle a gun. What?
Like the Gulf War, were you? Or,
ma'am?
Bosnia?
Grenada? I was stationed in Nam.
Thank you.
You don't seem too sure of that.
It was rough.
Yeah.
None of us was too sure about nothing back then. Oh, now. They say we lost, but I felt like a winner.
I'm gonna look.
Did you? You felt like a winner? Based on what?
Only because I got to come home with all my limbs.
Oh, good.
Is what I meant to say. Is what I meant about that comment. I wasn't just saying something funny that fit there. No way. I'm too serious for that. Anyway, what about you, Sophie?
I get how that goes.
So Medea, how about Agent Medea? What did you do?
I'm a mechanic. I fix planes and shoot guns.
All right. Good.
Did you learn that in the military as well?
It doesn't matter. Mind your own business, old man.
Hey, we're just
Hey,
trying
now
to figure out who
we gotta work together here.
A single
we're gonna
tear
rely on one
rolls
another.
down Henry's
Well,
cheek.
to be fair, you two weren't
I'm
sexually
not.
assaulted by him 20 hours
Oh,
ago.
Look, there was that, and also I just got recruited to some weird, mysterious
Yeah, we didn't know
organization by a corpse. It looked
Yeah.
like. So I'm a little,
True. Good point.
yeah, I'm a little on edge.
You're just a little freaked out. That's okay. So I'm an FBI agent.
We
So
both were.
so that's the kind of training that we bring to the table.
I actually prepared, and I'm going to hand them a little file, and it doesn't give them all the information from our last endeavor, but it gives a couple highlights, and it leaves out her dad specifically. But it'll let them know a little bit just about what we did.
Yeah. Yep. So we've worked on
And like how we the information a little bit on like Abigail and things, since she's already been brought up.
Yeah, since the Abigail was mentioned in the letter, we would share the details about that. You know what I mean?
So I'll hand the folder over and I'll be like, well, here's what we know so far.
We've been on this. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I'll hand it to Veritas first. Implying like he was obviously would know more because he's not just a mechanic chick. I'm gonna be relatively sexist.
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
So here you
and
go, Veritas.
we've been on
Over Sophie.
just right over her, like just blatantly
Doesn't
not
even,
giving it to her.
yeah, it doesn't even look at me.
So we've been on the trail of this Abigail Wright for a long time now. Since, God, what was it, 95? Fuck, it's been a while. So Monkey and I have run a op together before. So if you two need anything, you can count on us. And then anyways, let's get in the cars and...
A 10-year... Oh, shit. A 10-year-old cold
Should we-
case.
If you need help filling out your time card or your how much per diem you get and shit, just go ahead.
Yeah, how much per diem do we get?
I think it's like 30 a day, but
Log it all up. Delta Green will take care of it when it's all over and done.
Monkey's just lit up on painkillers and booze right now. He's just pulling shit out of his ass.
I did not hear about this. This is amazing.
So, let's go to Dorchester. That's the hospital, right?
Cash, you don't have to provide a receipt, so they'll just let you do it.
Yeah, let's let you do whatever. This is maybe before they crack down on the opium.
Yeah.
Or the opioids, I mean.
Opioids?
Yeah, back when you could just get them at any store.
Oh, I miss them days.
One sec.
Miss
Tony
them,
was...
miss them with a roaring passion.
So the
Oh, yeah.
hospitals...
Dorchester. Yeah, is it closed?
I don't know. No, I assume it's open all the time. It's the...
Well,
That's the hospital, right?
We should close it for our investigation.
Most
36 hours closed, no emergencies.
most
No.
facilities like that have visiting hours.
Yeah, but... Well, you kind of cut out there.
You lean, you're far
Oh,
away.
sorry. I said most mental health facilities have like visiting hours and stuff and close the doors at some point.
Well, we're FBI agents. Did they get fake FBI agent passes?
Oh yeah, did I? Because
Well,
that
we
would
have
be
them.
something I would want to know. You're an FBI agent as well.
Yep, so just stick with us and you'll be able to get into it there whenever we
Pretty
want.
cool.
And we should call the doctor as well, or maybe he'll be at the hospital.
Let's
You have his phone number on the
Yes.
bottom of his card you were given.
Let's just call him right now.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Who wants to call him?
I mean, I will.
Yeah,
I
you're pretty
think
loquacious.
You seem pretty charismatic.
Yep, you too.
I think
I
that,
do.
I disagree.
seem Such
I
ways.
firmly disagree.
it's like dudes love him, but every girl's like, what a creep, he creeps me out for some reason.
So I will dial the number into my 2015 cellular phone.
It rings a few times.
There's like
What the?
Is that like an i3?
there's like a ring-back. Was it ringbacks in 2015?
Maybe there might. Yeah,
Not
probably
that
so.
long ago.
I know, but I can't remember. Like, it's hard to remember a specific year.
And
Oh,
yeah,
no. I think Insidious came out this year.
I feel like people who
No,
were really
it was
clinging
before
on to the
that.
past
No,
might
yeah.
have had ringbacks.
Intruders. The
That's definitely
Witch.
not a thing in 2015. That's like 2005.
Yeah, I'm off.
It rings for a bit, and a man answers. Hello there.
Hello, is this
Richard Dallin, yeah.
Dr. Dan.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance, Dr. Dallin.
Who am I speaking?
This is Agent Vincent, with the FBI. I have a few questions for you about the vandalism at the hospital.
Before you continue on, you were told that he's a Delta Green friendly, and he's aware that you guys will be coming there. In case you were trying to keep him out of the know.
Good to know.
Cool.
Oh yeah, because it's a bunch of Delta Green agents who got capped.
Yeah, this is like a facility that caters to taking in Delta Green agents among like war vets and things like that, but their specialty is treating them. Dr. Dallin is a friendly agent on the inside. Or not an agent, but he's just a friendly that's aware of the Delta Green's goings on there. As far as you know, up to date on this, and that's why you were given his card as a inside go-to there.
But in all seriousness, it's me, Agent Vince.
All right, who's from the FBI and
No.
vandalism?
From Delta Green, but from DG.
All right, how can I help you?
We're ready. We're here to solve the case. Is there any leads you got? Was anything strange happening the night of the event?
Yes, around 8:11 we lost our first agent, and I think by 8:33 or 34, all of them were gone that were on the list you should have been given. But it's a bit late now. The facility's closed down for the night. We've got everyone locked up tight. Why don't you guys come in the morning? I'm about to leave for the day.
Yes, of course. Well, that's exactly what we were planning. We just wanted to call you on the way out and let you know we had received clarifications and messages,
Right.
notifications.
You've met with Exeter then?
Yes, exactly.
All right. Sure. Yeah. Why don't you stop by around
For
10
dinner?
10 a.m.
Oh, for
No,
brunch.
not for
Brunch.
dinner. Meet the orderly. Will let you in. You'll have to turn over your weapons, and then you can meet me in my office here.
10 o'clock. Sounds great. Thanks so much. Good night.
Good night.
Alright,
Okay, well, what are the details? What happened?
He's gonna go over the details with us in the morning in a face-to-face at 10 o'clock in his office.
His place.
In his office?
Yes. At the hospital.
Maybe we should try to pitch a neutral site.
And we know we can trust him because some guy that looked like he was dead and covered in gasoline told us to go meet him?
Look, we've got to go to the hospital in any case.
No, I like Medea's instincts here.
We can go talk to him. I'm just saying,
Speaking of details...
let's walk in armed, I guess.
Okay.
And speaking of that detail, he also said we're required to turn in any weapons at the front desk.
Did he say that?
Bullshit.
He did. I swear.
Did he really?
Yeah, he did.
I'm pretty sure he did. Now I feel like
What?
he
That's
maybe
fucking
didn't and I made
bullshit.
it up, but I'm pretty sure.
I mean, I don't know
mean,
if I heard
It did happen.
It's a mental hospital. Makes sense.
These guys, these sorts of fellas, they see a weapon and
live.
they go hog wild.
I don't want to give him my guns.
Well, then leave them at home. Then you don't gotta give them to them.
Well, I don't want to leave him at home
Oh,
either.
I thought it was you didn't trust them sort of thing.
Well, it is. I don't trust them.
Is it just firearms, or can we bring like a heavy flashlight and a baton? Did it give you specifics?
They said they didn't give me too many specifics. They said no more than 1.5 ounces of any liquid. You must use travel size shampoos.
So maybe we could. I'm gonna bring a heavy flashlight at least. Act like it's just part of my utility belt.
I mean, it's a high security facility. I don't imagine we're gonna run into too much trouble.
I don't know.
Unless
I
the
tell
people,
that to the agents who were in there, eh?
unless the people running the facility are the problem.
Yeah, that's true. We actually should never rule that out. That's a good point. I didn't think about that. That's a good point.
Really turned your world upside down there.
Yeah,
Huh?
you did. I'm like,
Wait,
wow.
look at the clock. What time is it again? God, what time is it? God, I think he said it was 6 earlier.
James, the time?
6:30. Sorry.
Okay, we only got till 10 in the morning. We don't got a lot of time to think about this. I feel like, should I call back in maybe 2 days from now? Let's push the meeting back, that's what I'm saying.
No, we're gonna go straight to the hospital in the morning.
I don't know.
I mean,
What else?
These two gave me the jitters.
Who's to say that this isn't how they finally get you in the hospital?
What if they say I'm crazy and
like this.
unhinged?
Yeah.
I mean, you
What if we
guys
check
wouldn't
in,
believe
watch
that, but
to
the
never check
general
out?
public.
I mean, I'm here to do a job. If you two don't want to, you can walk away.
Well, let's not get too crazy
I don't
now.
know.
Ultimatums were given.
I mean,
we're talking if it's how much we should trust the situation here. I
do
don't
we
know if
have
it's
any other
black and white
leads?
here. It's not just a black and white scenario where it's all in or nothing.
Okay, so let's say we don't go to the hospital because we don't trust.
I was being a devil's advocate. I'm down for meeting the guy in his office.
Let's say we don't go to the hospital because we're scared of the hospital. Then what do we do?
Wait. What if just one of us goes, and we
I'm
use our
fine.
fancy technology of the now current electronical age to listen in while the one of us goes to get all the info in case the doors do get locked or some crazy hootenannies happen.
Okay.
I'm exhausted. That's just one option.
I'm fine with us going. I don't think we should walk in unarmed so easily.
Yeah, I mean, I understand your concerns, but I don't think there's much much other of an option for us. I don't think we have another path.
I get you. I suppose you're probably right. Just can't help but I'm a little paranoid here. Wink, wink. So, you're right. Let's get going.
Yeah.
Oh shit, off camera.
Maybe you
Right.
could try to smuggle in some sort of weapon or something.
Well, I'm definitely packing knife. Packing my heat, packing knife,
I
bringing a
feel
flashlight,
like
baton.
probably not good at that.
I'm very proficient in close arm combat.
Oh, good.
Practicing my jujitsu for the last couple of years here.
Nice.
All right. So what's your guys' plan? Are you gonna rest for the night and go to this meeting, or are you gonna do anything tonight yet?
I guess I'm just gonna get ready for the meeting. I'm gonna spend part of my night experimenting with different ways to like duct tape my Glock to my body.
Okay.
I'm going to look through the records of my forum boards and see if there's anybody who goes by the name of Vincent or tags like of that would be posting posts about plays or maybe like experiencing things before Delta Green type shit, and just kind of see if this dude's still floating around in my weirdo world.
Yeah, will we go back to our apartment?
I would.
Yeah, probably so.
Yeah, so I'll do Agent Vincent Vertos, just see if these fuckers exist on my weirdo shit, just in case, because I don't trust them.
Oh shit! What?
As I'm trying to answer,
I'm sorry.
Monkey. As you're searching, Vertas doesn't appear in any of the message boards, but back in the 93, 94, you find a message board, an old one, and there's a username Sir Vincent, and he talks about race of aliens called the Migo, and then he kind of gets into like fungal spores and to be worried about potential future outbreaks of like zombies and things like that, and then it kind of starts to trail off into like weird sort of thespian kind of imagery and things, and then disappears after on the boards.
Cool. Thanks for giving me a little tidbit. Appreciate it.
What was Veritas doing?
I was gonna use my bureaucracy and call one of my old pals at the unit and inquire about this. What was his name? This Dallin Mr. guy. Dallin. Dr. Richard Dallin. Because now that they mentioned it, I have absolutely no reason to trust this man. I'd like to do a little research on him.
Alrighty. You make me a bureaucracy roll.
Here we go.
Success. That's the first ever bureaucracy success.
In the world.
Ever. He's the greatest
record,
dice roller known to
world
mankind.
Hoofda.
You got skill with them dice.
Did you know the Guinness World Record is like the beer Guinness? Did you guys know that? I read that somewhere.
That makes sense.
Because the people arguing in bars. It might be wrong. I might be a liar.
Huh.
Sounds plausible.
I'm just trying
Now
to-
I want to double check it because I don't want to be like spreading lies.
This is fake news.
Yeah, now I would feel really bad.
Give me a second
Yeah,
here, I'm
it
looking
says
this up.
it says the Guinness Book of World Records is intimately tied to the Guinness Brewery.
That makes perfect sense.
Huh.
I mean, why else would it be called the Guinness Book of World Records, you know?
I don't know. There could have been
I
like a
never
lot
put
of
those
people
two
named
together.
Guinness at one point.
Well, yeah, it's a family name, I imagine. It's a clan name, probably.
Dr. Dallin, by all accounts, is a very well-respected psychiatrist.
You're drifting in and out.
I'm drifting in and out again. Sorry.
Yeah.
I was talking a little bit away from the mic as I was reading. But he's a well-respected psychiatrist by all means. Pulls up a picture of him. He's a burly, balding Caucasian man with short, curly hair that's all but disappeared. He's got like multiple doctorates. He's been at the Dorchester House for quite a while. He was really active in the science community. His contributions as of late have decreased within the last handful of months, and that could, have to do with increased workload at the facility and with the agents disappearing and all sorts of stuff. But by all accounts, he's a well-known, renowned clinical psychiatrist.
Okay.
That's like well versed in PTSD, among other things.
That's where they see the letters all backwards and whatnot, right?
Correct. Yep.
That's very brave of him. Alright. Thank you, ma'am. Click.
You're welcome.
I hung up already. On to the next agent.
She looks at the phone and throws it across the room. All right. Anyone else doing anything before the next day?
Oh, and then I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna look further into the life of Paulie. Right? Do I know he was a mob guy and stuff? Assume
With
that guy would know.
the FBI database would say he definitely had ties to Gugliani and the mafia. They might not have an exact job. They might not have known he was an enforcer, but they'd know that he had mafia ties.
Yeah, he was at the same parties and shit.
So
Yeah.
we know that then.
Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna spend the night learning more about Agent Medea and looking into what's the deal with her and was she involved in the mob? What kind of life did she live and
There'd probably be a pretty detailed amount of paperwork on her life just based on everything that happened to her. I mean, she was picked up by the cops at a young age and put into foster care and things like that, into an orphanage. So, I mean, you'd see kind of the trail of things, and then as she grew older and got out of care, she went into the Air Force and became a mechanic and has high marks and things.
Okay, so I know all this about her now. Okay, good. So, I guess I've put together that she must have gone into foster care after Agent Molly went missing on our operation.
Yeah, I mean, searching her, you'd straight up see that her mother, Abby Ricci, was assassinated by, they believe, Donatello Gugliani or a hit crew.
And I was hanging out at Abby's house the night before we went into the night halls, so I would remember her vividly. We were at her house loading up our guns and stuff, right?
No, you were in Abby, the missing Abigail Wright's apartment. That
Oh, I thought-
you did see briefly inside of her apartment in the night floors, though.
Okay.
Molly went in there and was given a hurricane by her, a steel reserve or something, and dropped it on the floor and came out crying.
Oh yeah. Okay, I did see her in the night halls. Okay, interesting. So it's all coming together. All right, yeah, that's all I would do over the night, and then I would just share that information with Monkey and get ready, get to bed, work out a bunch.
Where does Veritas fit in this? Why is there an agent with a different name than you guys?
I was just born this way.
He's special.
White and privileged?
Yep.
Lots of money?
Yes, and with a V.
With him?
I am going to try to look up anything on his past case through Delta.
What?
You know?
What?
Yeah.
I suppose I would look into it too.
I mean, as far as Delta Green stuff goes, they keep it tight on that. That takes like high level hacking ability and security clearance. You don't see anything like that, but you get into maybe some of his service records and stuff and see that he's got like bronze and silver stars and was a high ranking Marine. And he retired, inherited some land and some money, and has just been like kind of a wealthy, independent individual for many years. He's got holdings all across the country and different residences and things like that.
Okay. Playboy old man.
But he was a badass Marine at one point. Back in his glory days.
Southern gentleman dreams of the place in the area. Agent Vincent was his buddy, high-ranking Marine.
He wasn't shitting with us then when he was talking about having military experience. Okay, well now we at least know something about our team members going into this place.
Know much more about them than they do you.
Yeah.
Anything Sophie's doing? I know you said something right off the bat, but I forgot. I think you said she was... trying to figure out how to duct tape a gun to your leg.
Duct tape a gun to myself. Trying to
All
conceal it.
You figure out a pretty solid way to do that.
Hell yeah.
The hours leading up to bed. You guys wake up the next morning.
I hop in my Jeep and I go straight to the asylum. Right when we didn't pick a time to meet. So I'm just I don't think it was like 10 a.m. I think.
10 a.m. was
So
when
I'll
you were
go-
supposed to have a meeting with the doctor, so...
I'll do my
Like-
morning calisthenics, keep in good shape, get a nice little breakfast, maybe a little coffee, and then I'll go there.
Yeah, we should probably just meet up for breakfast if we could recon, but 'cause you're probably right. We probably would have.
I would have gotten their phone numbers, I imagine.
I would have given you a fake one.
I gave you my phone number
I will only meet you at designated locations that we talk about prior.
with
nothing
lots
more.
of
And
witnesses.
you'll have no way to contact me.
Well, if that number's fake, I'll still text it, and then I'll text to meet me.
You get a zzz back that says, "Who the fuck is this?"
It's just like, oh, well, I'll just ignore that.
He's just like, it's me, Agent Murdoch with Delta Green, remember?
Yeah. Just spill it all.
You know the super secret
Remember,
organization.
we're gonna go meet at this hospital.
Meet at our Perkins. Don't tell the cops.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. We meet at Perkins.
That's a wonderful idea. I was
Yeah.
already going to go to Perkins.
I know your character's old. That's why I picked it.
Well, thank you. That's very
I knew-
accommodating.
I knew
Not
you
rude
liked
at
it.
all. I'm going to accost a waiter. My coffee's cold.
Feeling drunk.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm very sorry
I
your
don't
coffee's
believe
cold.
you're sorry.
It's like some high school kid serving.
This is it's just my summer job. I'm sorry. I don't even brew it.
This is the best. Go brew it again, god damn it.
So
Yes,
I guess
So yeah.
why did we meet here, Monkey?
Yes,
So we
Monkey,
could go-
why
so we
did
could
you
take
drag
one
me to
car.
this hellhole with cold coffee and children
Oh, yeah.
waiters?
Yeah.
It is a good idea. Yeah, Veritas, you leave your car here.
I thought we'd take one car.
Carpooling is for the good of everyone and the environment.
Yep. You know what
It's a
comes first?
responsible thing
The
to do.
environment.
It's a
Oh, I
bummer
think
that this Perkins was 65 miles away.
Now we ride in the car in silence.
It's this weird, awkward silence.
because of what Vertas said to the waiter kid. You're never taking me to a Perkins again.
Yeah, right.
No more tremendous 12s for you.
Just staring down at my food the whole time.
Well,
All right. On this map is what the building looks like from the outside.
Oh my.
You guys
I guess
pull
cool.
up.
It looks like a high school.
yeah.
Dude.
Are they sending us back to high school?
There's so many windows.
Yes. As you pull closer, you see that they have bars across them and things on the upper levels.
Oh,
The
that
lower
makes
levels
sense.
do not.
That makes sense.
It's actually a nice place, huh? They must be nice to
It seems okay. If I was to
Kinda
lose my
inmates.
I
faculties,
take a big drag and I'm like, looks can be deceiving.
You pull up and there's like a couple vans that say Dorchester
No,
Dorchester
it's good.
House on it, and then like a parking lot that's filled with 2 dozen vehicles, something like that.
What state are we in?
Massachusetts.
In 2015?
State of denial.
shit.
Oh, no, they didn't get legal weed for a year later. Did you guys hear about the weed bill? It's about to pass.
Shit.
Boston. Just kidding. I did hear about
Any of you? Wait. I want to just wait. Never mind.
Well,
You guys are sitting in the parking lot in a Jeep, and what are you guys driving? What are all three of you in a vehicle together?
Yeah, we're in my FBI
Did you guys?
Ford.
Any of you
I'm in
guys?
the back.
Ford
Like
4x4.
FBI Ford.
Ford 4x4. I don't know what they are. Ford
Crown
Focus.
Vic?
I almost said Focus, but that's like a sedan.
Crown Vic?
It's your FBI Ford Focus.
We're in a fucking Charger. Gay ass fucking cop car.
No way.
I have no idea what vehicle I am in.
It needs to be 4-wheel drive, bro.
Yeah, I'm in my Jeep.
So did
I'm in
And
my
it's
Jeep.
fucking-
Oh, then
It's
how
a
about like
yellow
a Honda
Jeep.
Civic? Those are nice. I don't know. What are we talking about?
What kind of car I'm driving, dude?
I just?
Are you in a Crown Victoria?
I
Sure,
just,
yeah, if it's a 4x4.
I don't know if it's a 4x4,
I
but that's
do
generally
not
like a.
believe they are four
Honda
by
Civic.
four. It's a fucking-
That's
not.
not a 4x4
If
either.
it's not a fucking Subaru, I don't think your fucking coupe is a goddamn 4x4.
All-wheel drive, I guess. Fuck it, who cares? I don't know what I'm driving. It's a
All
car.
wheel.
It's a black one, a cool one,
So,
sexy one. Paint the image in your brain of a black, cool, sexy car. That's what we're in.
would you guys think of
Ford Explorer.
50 Shades of Grey, the movie?
There we go. Ford Explorer.
I didn't see it.
Did it come out by
It
2015?
came out early this year. Yes.
Yeah.
It's actually Murdoch's favorite
wow.
movie. He watches it over and over.
What a relevant topic to bring up.
I know.
Hopefully they get an Oscar.
fully.
Oh no, it kind of creeps me out. I didn't want to see it.
Well, we're about to go inside of this hospital. You guys ready? It's a place.
I like to think that like Sophie's in her Jeep, like scouting the place out, and then she looks over and your guys' windows are down, and you're like, I don't know what kind of car it is.
Just arguing about the car.
It's definitely
I
not a
don't
Crown
know.
Victoria. I know that.
Just
I want to
smoking
say it's a
cigarettes in the
Focus,
back.
but I know that's wrong.
We're still mad at you for calling that waiter the F word.
Yeah, exactly. Let's just get inside this goddamn hospital.
All right, you guys hop out of the car. Medea sees you guys hop out of the car, and she follows up behind you guys. Hustles up alongside you and just appears next to you. And,
Tyler Perry.
you guys enter the facility. As you enter, it looks as if you would imagine a mental health facility would. There is a desk with a lovely little blonde-haired lady behind it. She has a calm look and professional demeanor as you approach. She looks something like... And then beyond that, there's other people kind of coming and going from the area, orderlies and just like patients in their like blue sweats and things like that, whatever they're wearing that day. Most of them seem to be in kind of uniforms of sorts, but it's just like comfortable clothes and whatnot. She looks like this, though. If I stop being so slow.
Oh wow, this is such a generic looking like lady. That's perfect. Gail. Nice, what a name too.
As you approach the desk, she says, good morning. Welcome to the Dorchester House. I'm Gail. How can I help you?
Well, hello, Gail. It's nice to make your acquaintance. I believe me and my friends here, we have a meeting with Dr. Dallin at 10 o'clock a.m. Yo.
Oh, you must be the agents that are coming by. I understand you're here to investigate the recent disappearances. Yeah, we appreciate your assistance in this matter. Before we can continue, I need to ask you to sign in here and then surrender any firearms you might be carrying. We have a checkpoint in each direction, a metal detector, so we'll know if anyone's carrying anything. We take security very seriously here. As I'm sure you understand, we can't allow weapons within the facility. That's just not safe. We have it tiered.
You wouldn't rob an old man of his walking stick, would you? And I'm leaning on a shotgun. No. I just... Never mind. Forget I said
Never mind.
that. Forget I said that. Continue.
There's 3 levels to the building. They at each one, there's less and less allowed, but just know that there's no agents allowed, or not agents. There's no weapons allowed in this building. Agents are allowed.
You said no firearms. Now you said no weapons. What is it?
No
Both.
weapons. So should I check myself at the door? I see.
Look, I'm an FBI agent here. Show my badge.
We understand, but it doesn't. There's dangerous individuals here. There's murderers, rapists, you name it. We've got quite a list of people here. There's a gentleman in the pokey on the 3rd floor.
In the what?
The third, we call it the pokey. It's just where the extra
What?
dangerous ones go.
Why do you give it such a silly name?
Just to help make light of it a little bit, I guess.
For levity,
You're
the
very
time of
serious
day.
and professional and take security very serious, but you give
Is there any
the most
poking
dangerous part a silly name. So,
Is there any poking involved?
Listen, I didn't name it that. That's what it's called. I don't
Why
like
is it
you.
called
You're
that?
you're saying that I named it that. worked here for a handful of years.
Look,
yes,
look,
but I
look.
didn't.
Nobody said that. All right. Okay. Here.
The young
I'll
lady
just-
there
That
said
That
it.
sounds
I
like a nickname people give it.
I'll just
because
make-
something that happens there.
I'll make a case to hand my gun over to Gail. Or is there a box or something?
she pulls out like a little metal box. She's like, "We'll put this in a safe with a keypad. It'll all be returned to you when you're ready to
Right.
leave."
Take off my pistol off my holster. Then I'm gonna take off my pistol on my chest holster. Then I'm gonna take my pistol off on my ankle holster. Put all three of those in there.
Wow, you came ready.
I'm
You're
also
ready to
going to
prepare.
put the one on my ankle and on my chest in. I don't have another one though. I just have two.
I just give her one gun because I just have one gun. There you are.
I
Your
didn't-
shotgun.
I didn't bring any.
Yeah, he is my shotgun.
Okay. Just so everyone's aware, we do have metal detectors in each direction.
Yeah, we heard you.
Okay. Just wanted to reiterate in case anyone gets, any funny ideas. If it goes off, we're gonna have to ask whoever sets it off to leave.
It's a little
Nobody-
condescending of you, isn't it?
Nobody would be that stupid.
We said we understand.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, Gail, get it. We get it. We're not supposed to have guns in there.
I understand your job is stressful,
Should
but
I-
you're coming across is kind of rude.
Okay.
You
Just
should
one second.
smile more.
She gives you like a.
You smile more.
She blushes and looks down at the ground, and then grabs the bin, and you hear like electronic beeping, and then you hear her open a door underneath and slide the box in and shut the door. And you hear a click. She comes up with these blue key cards that are on the screen you guys can see, and she takes a piece of like masking tape and puts it across it. And what's your name, sir? Just so we have it on hand. I'm going to give you badges as well. Visitor badges.
Murdoch.
Murdoch. She writes it on the card and hands it to you, and then gets another one. What's your name, ma'am?
What? Cecilia.
What last name, please? Is that your last name?
Ferguson.
Ferguson. Okay. C. Ferguson. Great.
Yeah.
What's your name, sir? With the older gentleman.
Veritas.
Vertas is Vertoss.
You're as smart as you are wonderful. Thanks, Gail.
Okay, and your name, sir?
My name? Oh, sorry about that. Trevor Hill.
T. Hill. Okay. She writes it and hands it to you. All right. These are your key cards. They'll give you access to any of the emergency doors in the common areas, but not to secure rooms. Do keep them with you at all times. If any of the patients get access to these, it could be awful.
But then how do we get into the secure rooms, ma'am?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
All I know is that I'm supposed to be taking you to Dr. Dallen's office. He's expecting you. His office is on the 3rd floor. So if you see this centrally located area here, the halls go down, and there are three blocks on each level. One's for the females, one's for the males, and so on and so forth. And as you go up the levels,
What is
there's
the so forth?
don't ask questions you don't want
Alright,
answers to.
Okay, sorry, Gail.
Just so you're aware, we were sent here to investigate a matter. Now,
We'll take it up with the doctor.
The center
Yeah,
wings for
yeah.
administration, so that's where you'll find offices and stuff. Sorry,
Let's just go talk to the doctor. Thank you, Gail.
I'll
have a
bring
great
you up
day.
to him. I'm gonna
No,
no.
we'll be fine.
I'll bring you. Thanks.
wonderful.
Oh, okay, fine.
Do you know how to find his office? Do you know where you're going? I think I'll lead you.
Was it like a number?
Think it was figure it out.
I'm glad you guys are really ready to investigate, but I can tell you things along the way. I can show you.
Sounds good.
So this floor we're on is generally referred to as the mall. This is the lowest security area, and she starts walking. I will pull a map on the screen here.
Well, thank you very much, Gail, for regaling us about that bullshit.
So you guys are here.
Ooh, that's the mall.
And this would be like the administration area in the mall. But yeah, this is your mall. This is the male dorms and the female, and then bathrooms and all the other buildings, whatnot on the way there, and some small offices and things. But anyway, she leads you to the north to the stairwell, and as she's going, she just kind of starts filling you in on a lot of the protocols and things here. She's just like, yeah, each wing sleeps a maximum of 30 patients split between the floors. We're never at full capacity here. We cater to, the higher end, more damaged individuals or dangerous. The entire facility has a staff of 29, not all working at one time, but on any given day of the week, we'll have 29 people come and go. Our general security measures are to seize any contraband from patients on the third and second floors. Sometimes we have to do searches if we have reason to believe there's something there, or we get any sort of tips. Contraband includes weapons, drugs, belts, shoelaces, and street clothing on the third floor, where they're only allowed to wear their jumps up there. No candy or caffeine on the third floor. We don't want them getting out of hand. And definitely no cell phones or unsupervised internet access on the second and third floors.
What about notes? Do you ever take notes from them?
They're allowed to have notebooks and things. We can't take everything away. They need some sort of outlets. They'll read books and have notebooks. That's allowed. We generally try to keep, sharp objects away from them. So normally they'll write in felt tip pens and things like that.
Is that shit felt?
So,
excuse me?
No, that didn't. Never mind. Can it be? No, it's okay. It is. Anyway.
As they're going through the metal detector, does Sophie trip the metal detector?
Well, I don't know. God, does she?
I don't know. Does she have a gun strapped to her leg?
Do I have any metal on me? I don't know. Is your metal detector working?
That was a wonderful job of smuggling that assault rifle through the metal detector.
Nobody, not even God knows.
If you have a metal gun attached to you, wah, 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 and all the bunch of like red lights on the ceiling start spinning and stuff as you go through.
It does go off, and then I pull out a combat knife out of out of my back, and I'm like, oh, what? I'm sorry, the front desk lady said no firearms.
I am the front desk lady.
You said no firearms.
Right. You'll have to accompany back to the desk with me so we can lock that away, please.
Here, just take it.
No, you're gonna have to come with me.
No, it's fine.
If
you can have it.
If you don't follow along with the protocol here, you're going to have to leave.
It's all yours. I take out a pen and I write her name on it. I'm like, there you go.
Miss,
just for you.
I really hope that pen is felt tipped, or you're gonna be in extra trouble. Sophie.
Miss, I know that you're an agent and whatnot, but we have rules we have to follow here, and no one's above the rules. If
Any
no, I'm
of
giving you my knife. There you go.
okay, but I need you to come back with me so we can check it in. I can't leave all of you unsupervised here.
That seems redundant.
Aw, we
Seems silly.
all gotta go.
We all gotta
Just
go back
let's just
to-
keep going then. You got the knife.
Can you? No, I need to put the knife back, and you need to go back through the detector again. I don't trust you, and I don't believe this is all you have on you at this point.
Well, what do
You're
you
being-
guys,
That's what it was. Yeah.
what do you use for your guards? Do they have like clubs? Can we have a club or what? Or are we supposed to protect ourselves in case one of your?
Let's just
we have
go
what-
back down.
We have what we call a starfish. It's a 5-point restraint. When someone's out of control, we get a few orderlies, and in a safe manner, we restrain the patient. Sometimes sedation's required. We don't beat them with batons
Can
or whatever
we-
it is you're insinuating.
Oh, can Sophie get a? Or can sorry, whatever. Shoot, whatever the fucking name. Is.
Miss
With the,
Ferguson?
Yeah, if Miss she might feel a little safer if she had one of your starfishes.
That is very unlikely to happen, sir. I don't have one on me at the moment. I just need you to return with me so I can put the knife into the safe storage. I don't want to have the knife on me. I can get fired if I just walk around with this giant serrated edge knife in my hand. Okay?
I agree with Gail.
Yeah, let's go back and put our guns away, or our knives, I mean.
Because
And grab a starfish out of the.
we're gonna be,
No, that's not gonna
We're
happen, I
gonna
don't
be
think. I
late.
think we're just gonna have to follow the rules and
We're
go in
gonna
here with
be-
our weapons.
we're
Because
gonna
I don't
be
think that's.
late for
I
our
don't think
meeting.
there's any. I don't think
Yes.
that's not happening.
You're Dr. Dallin
I'm
was
following
expecting
the rules. I gave you my weapon.
Yeah, we're
You're
gonna be
welcome.
late.
Ah,
We're gonna be late, and the doctor might be
I,
busy.
Gail, I do not know these people. I personally called for a meeting of myself and Agent Murdoch to meet with Dr. Dallin.
Yep, these other guys are certainly welcome to wait outside.
Okay, well,
Or
first
we
let's
can-
return back to the desk. I'll put the knife away, and
All right.
anyone that wants to continue through the building can relinquish all weapons or please leave the building. Anyone that wants to continue on with this meeting can come with me once we safely stow this blade away. She says this as she's walking back towards the desk, the entrance.
I'd be like, well, I tried, kid. Look back at Miss Medea.
Mhm. What?
Said I tried.
I will walk.
Mm.
When I walk back through the metal detector on the way back, it goes off. No, I grabbed something metal in there. I found a weapon.
Damn it!
No,
Okay.
I
Anyway, she goes back and she puts the knife. She
go through this loop like.
she types her code in, opens the door, puts the knife in the box. Are we sure this is everything?
I hope so.
I'm sure that that's everything that I have on me.
Do I have to
I
check
already
myself
went through
because
the
I'm a
metal
weapon?
detector.
You sir are a fine-tuned machine. I agree. But anywho, tick, 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 she types the code in and starts walking. Let's go. If it goes off again, I'm gonna have to ask whoever sets it off to leave.
Just give me my knife back then. I'm not going in.
You're gonna say that after I close the safe?
Well, I didn't. Yeah, because other people were talking. I didn't want to be rude. I was going to tell you not to, and then Agent Monkey started saying something to you.
She ducks back down behind the counter. Tick, 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 tick. Opens the door, pulls out your knife. Okay, ma'am. I'm gonna have to ask you to go back outside. And then she pulls up a phone and calls. She's like, "Hey, Michael, could you come take over the front desk? I've got to bring these agents to Dr. Dallin's office, please. And then she hangs up, and she's like, we'll just wait here until Michael shows up. And shortly there, a man starts walking towards the desk.
Gale.
After she makes the call, I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go back out to my Jeep to like grab something.
Gale,
Okay.
while we're waiting here, how did you feel about Mad Max Fury Road?
I haven't seen it.
Son of a bitch. Ain't no one seen any movies that came out this year.
No, I saw it. It was good.
Yeah? A post-apocalyptic wasteland? A woman rebels against a tyrannical ruler in search for her homeland? You thought that was good?
Yeah,
Is
I
that,
was
is
surprised.
that Charlize Theron you're talking about? I love her. She's such a great actress.
I didn't even realize it was her.
Yeah, pretty
It
awesome.
is. She plays Imperator Furiosa.
Furiosa, yeah, I heard that name mentioned. I haven't seen it, but anywho, yeah, let's get you to your meeting. She goes back and she's like, well, now that Miss Ferguson, I guess, is not coming with us anymore, I'll just continue on. I don't quite remember where I was. I think I was telling you about contraband and security measures.
Yes.
Yeah, no.
Yes.
You were indeed.
Felt tip pens, I believe. No
Yeah,
particular
so-
reason.
Beyond, because you guys were asking about if they could have notes and anything. Yes, they can
Yes,
have
yes.
journals and books. They're allowed to read anything that's safe they can have up there, but
What
mostly
about
just lots of...
typewriters? Just out of curiosity.
I don't think any of our patients have typewriters.
Okay, just wondering.
Cell phones are definitely prohibited, except for patients, deemed to be likely going back to the real world.
And you
and-
said no cell phones on the third floor or the second?
Second, third, and most of the first floor. Just people
most
that
of
are gonna
those.
be out soon, and if it's known that they're sharing them, we'll take them away immediately.
Understandable.
Right, but we're allowed to have phones.
Yes.
Just
As long
don't-
as you guys don't have weapons or any drugs or anything like that on you, you're good to go. Please don't give any contraband to
What about drugs?
any of.
Wait, I forgot my cocaine's on me.
Yeah,
Just
what did
kidding.
you know? Sorry.
Can I have a bump? It's been a long. Long morning.
Hey, Gail.
I
I
mean-
like you.
Not right
Long
here in the
morning,
hallway, there's cameras.
Dealing with
Oh,
this idiot.
Speaking of bumps, if you hear an orderly or nurse talking about a bump, that means an attack is going on somewhere. It might be a minor altercation or serious
Nice
violence.
segue. Oh. Well, looks like that's it.
That is interesting.
Okay, well, we'll be on our toes.
Yes. And she's like, you guys are up to the third floor by now and into the main area, and then you're going down the middle section of the building, and you see different names on doors, but she stops in front of Dr. Dallin and just says, head psychiatrist. And she knocks on the door.
It seems
come
rather,
in.
It seems rather redundant, don't it, Gale? His title.
I forgot what it said.
The fuck else is he going to psychiatrist other than a head? You know what I mean?
Oh,
Yes. Yeah. These jokes are just on point for you,
That wasn't a
Mr.
joke. I thought he was a conceited bastard. Now I feel stupid. Alright, in we go.
Actually, I'm just really dead.
Yeah.
No,
No,
I
no,
thought he was just.
stupid Gale.
I don't want to be rude. I will not answer that question.
Alrighty. It seems she's a very professional lady, and I appreciate that. Thank you, Gale. It was a pleasure.
Well, I'll let you agents in. I'm going to head back to my desk.
Her name was Gale, right? I sure hope it was Gale, because I've been
It
calling
was.
her Gale for 20 minutes.
It was.
Great memory. She lets you guys in. And what's Sophie getting out of her car?
Nothing. It was a lie. I'm just
Oh,
gonna waste some time And then I'm gonna go back in, hopefully when the second when the second person shows up. So I want to go back in. Hopefully the other person's there and not Gail. She's still like walking them up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go up to him and be like, "I'm sorry, I'm late. I'm supposed to meet the doctor, Dr. Dallin. I'm late for my meeting."
Okay, I'll bring you down there.
Yep.
Well,
I know all about the no firearms rule. Don't worry, I left it at home.
oh, okay. I'm gonna have to call someone else to take the desk for a second. Just give me 1 minute. And he picks up the phone and he's like, "This is what the guy looks like that's talking to you."
Nice.
I'm glad we got to deal with Gail, dude. Now that we see
He's like, yeah, I'm gonna have to get Richard down here quick so he can take over the desk until Gail's back. Just give me a second.
Sure.
Paging Richard Bryce. Can you please come to the front desk? We need someone to watch the mall front desk, please and thank you. In a couple minutes he comes and Michael Devon starts leading you down the hall. And he kind of gives you the same spiel as the lady did to everyone.
I'm just to get through it, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna walk through the metal detector just bold as can be. It's gonna go off. I'm gonna be like, I thought it was no firearms. I'm gonna pull out my knife and hand it to him, but this time I'm gonna be like, I'm really in a hurry though. I'm already late. I need to meet the doctor. Can we just go quickly?
Roll a persuade.
Fuck, where's my thing?
He looks like he doesn't want to do this for me.
Yeah, but I'm a pretty lady and he's a lonely orderly.
It's true.
he's obviously gay.
Whoa. Christmas.
Oh, I didn't know that was an
Look at
insult,
that.
James.
I succeeded.
Damn.
Yeah,
Maybe he's not gay.
Just
She didn't say much.
Just give me the knife. Yeah. Okay. God damn it.
I also gave him a different name when I checked in for the record. I could have said like Vanessa Hornbacher or something, just a completely
sweet, we're
different
on the
name.
map now.
Fucking Christ. I need to return. I can't be walking through. I can't go to the third floor with a knife in my hand.
I'm sure a big strong man like you can do whatever he wants, and I'm gonna like brush his arm a little bit.
You just like.
Brushing
Does it have?
arm
It's probably the
brushing arm
first
is
time he's been
basically
touched
the-
in years.
Does it have a sheath on it or anything, or is it just a straight knife that you
her
just pulled
arm?
out?
I could give him my little combat sheath too, my little holster.
Okay,
I'll
he
give him
takes
that.
the sheath then and just kind of like shoves it in his pocket and walks with his hand in his pocket. Okay. Yep.
Like very obviously.
Yeah. And he hurries up there. Now make a luck roll.
Oh my god,
Okay.
are you gonna get Michael fired?
No, he's gonna make me walk past Gale or something stupid because he doesn't like when I do things cool.
You're gonna lose Michael's kids.
I mean, it really makes sense you'd walk past Gail because
Oh
she's
my
like
God,
coming
thank
back to
goodness.
the front
Yeah.
desk.
there's one staircase. I mean, there's two, but she took the one way, and there's only a single staircase that goes directions. It'd be very likely that you'd walk past her unless she got drawn into something, which it looks like she did.
Now, before you go, Gail, I got one more question. I'm sorry. You're just such a good listener. Now, did you see the movie Pixels?
We've got a bump in the female. I'm sorry, I gotta go.
Oh, I'll be right there. A bump in the female ward? That sounds like my kind of party. Oh, shit. You're right. Code names. I'm sorry. Yeah, get to that. Sorry, Gail.
Yeah. Okay, I've got to go. And then she takes off, and you guys go into an office, and it, like, I don't have a picture of it. I'm going to describe it. Dallon's office faces east and enjoys a sweeping view of the Neponset River. Looks like a classic English study with a wooden floor and a beautiful stone fireplace. Dallon's desk is almost comically thin and reedy, wooden writing desk of French design. The man's standing there, and he is a large, burly man. He's wearing like a Boston Red Sox cap and a blue like windbreaker jacket over a button-up shirt. Monkey and Murdoch, make a intelligence ×5 roll.
I was like a black hat or a Boston hat.
Sis.
I always knew Monkey was smart.
Humble.
Oh shit, his brain broke.
Oh wow, 99.
For everyone that sees him, this is what he looks like, but he's wearing a Boston Red Sox cap, and he's like taking it off and putting it on a rack as he does.
He just wears it when no one's there.
Well, no, it looks like he just got into the office recently. No, he doesn't just like randomly take the hat off. He's like,
that's how I picture it.
He's like standing there and taking it off. And but Agent Monkey, now that you've succeeded at that, make me a little sanity roll.
Oh shit! You shouldn't be so smart, man.
Fucking fool.
You
lost.
You take 1 point of sanity damage as you are like briefly in your mind transported to the night floor's halls, and you see Joey Brown just double tap this man in the hallway.
Dude, he shot in the head.
Shot him in the head, and that man is just like staring at, not at you, but just kind of looking at you guys, and he says, Agents, pleased to meet you. I'm Richard Dallon, the director of Dorchester House. I hope your journey here was uneventful. If you'd like, please take a seat, and there's just 4 chairs up in front of his desk. Is this all of you?
Why, yes, it is. All 3 of us. And then when I sit down, I'm gonna like stick my legs out longly and take up 2 chairs.
Okay. As you do that, and everyone sits, there's a tuk tuk on the door, and Medea's knocking on the door.
It seems
that
there's that
bam bam bam.
Come in.
It seems there's a bump in the hallway. You should call.
I
some
open
sort of
the
security.
door. Sorry, I'm late.
You're another one of the agents?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just walk in and close the door.
I thought all 3. I thought you 3 were the old.
I was running late. Sorry, Agent Medea. Nice to meet you.
Oh, I thought she was a no-call, no-show. I apologize. And then I take my legs off the seat.
Right. Well, okay. Glad we got that all sorted out.
I pull out my gun and shoot him. Bah, 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 bah.
You guys win. The story's over.
This
Good
is
job.
Yeah, I got him, guys.
That's it. He looks at you. He's Miss. What's?
Are you
Medea?
related to the guy at the desk? You look a lot like him.
I'm. No, I don't know what you're talking. I'm Richard Dallon, the director of Dorchester House here. I'm not related to anyone in this building, as far as I'm aware. But let me assure you.
Yeah.
That we share the same concern over the disappearance of the patients.
I actually had some questions
I'm
to ask
glad
you.
to hear that, actually, because I was concerned that we did not share the same concern.
Right. Well, I just wanted to make sure before we continued on that you knew that we are steadfast in our work here to try to to help you solve this. And we are at your disposal to provide any information or assistance you may require.
Okay, good. We're gonna need lists of all
We're
the
gonna need a
people
lot
who
of
work
fucking
here.
information.
Yep. Well, I want names and phone numbers of everyone who works here, and any.
And information on why the names are in here in the first place as well.
They do look a lot alike.
They look like a lot alike.
We don't have time to talk about your illegitimate children, Dr. Richard Dallin. Time is of the essence. You can rekindle your fatherly love and play catch with... What was his fucking name? Gail some other time. I assume he's talking about the lady.
When you ask about the files, he says, yeah, of course. I've prepared some files for you. I've got patient files, files on all the employees here. I don't think that any of the employees had anything to do with the disappearances, but I'm also not certain. I don't know. And then he just kind of starts handing you like piles of documents and manila folders and stuff.
Medea will take those.
Yeah.
So each patient that went missing had their own struggles and symptoms, of course. We saw no common factors that might suggest a cause for their sudden and simultaneous disappearance, however.
And
they all disappeared over the same night, or?
Yes. What was the time frame? The timeline?
It was in the evening, a fairly typical evening around, I believe our records show that 8:11 p.m. was when the first orderly saw that a patient was missing. And then
8:33.
Was reported at when? 8:11?
Yeah.
8:11 p.m. Yep. And then by 8:22, after a full check of the building, we'd realized that all the patients were missing that are on the list we've provided you. We immediately
took 22 minutes. That seems
no,
good.
11.
11. And that was to search all 3 floors and all.
I'm on the other hand. I think that was too fast.
All 6 wards.
We got multiple staff.
Yep. We sent all the staff around, locked the building down, all emergency protocols. Despite a thorough search, we found no trace of them. We don't know what happened to them. They just seem to have disappeared.
And
Sorry.
You go, Murdoch.
Do the staff do like hourly checks or every half hour? How's that work?
Yeah, we take count every hour just to make sure everyone's where they need to be. When it comes to the 3rd floor, most of the patients spend almost all day in their rooms, depending on the severity of their conditions. Some are allowed a little bit of time, but it's always under supervision. We have a wellness center up there and some things, and a room where we allow a couple out at a time. But
were any of the patients who were abducted out of their cells at the time?
No, it was the evening time. We have a curfew around 8 o'clock, so everyone that's not on the 1st floor is normally in their assigned rooms at that point, getting ready for bed.
And each of the missing persons was accounted for at 8 p.m.
Yes.
And they did the head count? Okay.
That's what I wanted to ask. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah, they went missing.
What happened at 8:11 that led you to realize that someone was missing? Was there like a flash of light, or
great question,
a noise, or was someone with the inmate, the patient?
One of our orderlies just heard a shout come from the male ward on the 3rd floor in the pokey here.
Shout.
Okay, so one of them was in the pokey when he was abducted.
Was anything shouted out?
There was
voice.
All of them except for 2 were from the pokey. There was 2 on the 2nd level, and the rest were from the pokey that went missing. Yep.
Did he shout? Was it just a yeah, or did he like shout a word or something?
It was just like a male scream. And the reason why it's called.
Can you like a rendition of it?
Yeah.
Like, do you know what it?
Ah!
Oh.
Nice. All right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's a
Thank you
tough
for that
one.
clarification.
Yeah. Thank you. Now I know. Thank you.
We call it the pokey. It's more of just a bit of lighthearted fun. It's just the amount of times that we've had to, sedate patients here. They're some of the more dangerous, the more high strung. It just
sticking with needles. That makes perfect sense.
You could call it like the non-consensual dosing room area.
I don't think that has quite the same ring to it. But if that's what you go, by all means, call it what it is you want. I'm not going to stop you.
Okay, so, okay, that was a good question. Anyone else got questions?
I have a litany.
Which do you...
What was your take on Pixels, the 2015 film?
Wow. It was really not good. That was the
My next question. Has anyone else questioned you about these sorts of questions?
True.
What sorts of movies? Are you the Adam Sandler movie Pixels?
I was making sure you was paying attention. No, I did not mean the movies. I mean the disappearances. Huzzah!
That's part of our training, is to kind of
to misdirect, to catch you off guard.
Subterfuge.
Yeah, but for serious, has anyone else come here asking about the disappearances? Any of the agents?
Well, the family members have been informed, but no, no one's come looking for them. You realize who the missing are, right?
It's the list of missing persons, right?
Yeah.
Tifu, Dardiasa, Leah Mack.
Is there something significant we're missing?
They're agents like you. I know who you are. I'm not gonna say, but I know who you are. That they don't.
Exactly. So were they working on assignment?
No, they were here. They were here because they were suffering from delusions and PTSD and, as you like to use, a litany of other things.
Yeah, they've peered into the darkness.
I'm just here to try to help them, but they disappeared.
That doesn't make sense because this is like a safe job.
This is the last step on our way.
I don't really know what you're
on our path,
about.
Veritas. This will be the last step that you and I take.
What? You say what?
Before we.
For what?
Before we join the others in the abyss. This will be where we end up. You and I. We'll meet here again.
I hope it doesn't come to that. You guys seem well adjusted at the moment. I don't know how many missions you've been on, but you guys look great.
Oh, I'm no stranger to the darkness, my friend.
None.
I can feel this place, the weight of the shattered souls here. Anyways, which was the name of the...
He just snaps out of it. He gets this real grim look on his... Anyways. Starts smiling again.
What's the name of the person who had the blood on the wall of their cell? Was it a cell that the blood was on the wall of? The message about Abigail, right?
That was Leela Mack's cell.
Leela Mack.
Yep.
Had she ever mentioned anything about this Abigail Wright, this fictional character, before?
Great.
We'd never heard anything about an Abigail Wright from her before in any of our...
Had she ever mentioned any sort of, just out of the blue, just a random, like a play?
Or a name Carcosa, or perhaps anything about a starry night?
You've heard of Carcosa as well.
You have?
I hear it's wonderful this time of year.
I'm sorry, agents. No, they never mentioned anything about a player Carcosa.
Don't be sorry.
They notes,
these are all leads either way.
You got any all the items from their cells, all the personal belongings. We're gonna need access to that stuff as well.
Most of them didn't come with much for personal belongings.
Well, don't they, like-
all of them on the Pokey didn't come with much of anything. They were flown in from various jobs or maybe a hospital that they were in and brought directly here. So most don't have it, but I can probably get you a few things as far as but it'll take me some time to find some of these. Ray Billabas, he was here for a decade almost.
Well, we got time, so just gather up everything you possibly can, put it in some boxes.
Was he well behaved over that decade?
Yeah, they all had their things, but they didn't seem to be recovering. I thought I made some breaks with a few of them, but not enough to get them back down to the mall.
But
they
none
were all...
of them was like crazy volatile or one you would suspect for being like easily susceptible to anything.
A few were volatile, I'd say, but that's common with the kind of stress they'd succumb to. They didn't mention any of the things you're saying, but they were definitely they were
disturbed.
They were disturbed. Yes, that's it.
Did any of them mention anything about fear of being abducted or going missing, or was there anything that connected any of these people and group or anything?
They all had different disorders. There didn't seem to be any connection between their disappearances or anything that connected to them together.
No shared illusions.
No, as far as I'm concerned, they didn't seem to be part of any of the same missions or anything along those lines. They weren't colleagues more than just being a part of the group as you are.
Is there a psychiatrist they see? Is there a specific one for the whole area? Or?
Most the third floor patients see me as their doctor. There's some of the nurses are trained a bit, but I tend to most of the patients here.
How many nurses work here?
I think we've got 8 nurses staffed and about, what would that make it, 15 or so orderlies. We've got a cook, janitor, 2 janitors.
And none of them mentioned anything strange of the night of the disappearances.
Michael, he normally works the security station. We have tapes of the night, but there's some sort of technical issue with the recordings. They seem to have been corrupted or something along those lines.
We're gonna need those recordings, please.
That's very interesting.
The hard copy.
Well, you'll have to meet with Michael in the security station. I've got Nurse Samagina. She's gonna come and guide you around the facility. She's the head nurse here at the facility. She's got she knows the lay of the land. She's in and out of every patient's room all day long. She'll be able to give you a closer look into our operations, the living quarters. And then as he's saying that, there's a knock on the door, and a woman that looks like this.
Like this. Not
Well,
like this.
You'll never see, because my computer's being so slow. I can't wait for... We are going to have to go back to the operation menu thingy. Okay. Down in the bottom corner, she looks like this. See.
Oh, I can't.
Are you not able to click on her or do anything?
I can't click on any of those people.
What?
But I can zoom in on the bulletin board.
You can zoom in on her.
Dang it, I just zoomed in on the bulletin board though. Okay.
She comes in and Dr. Down says, "Thank you for your attention. Please don't hesitate to ask any more questions if necessary. Otherwise, Miss Samagina here will give you your tour, and you can be on your way. Once again, you have my phone number if you need me any time of the day."
Well, thank you, sir. You've been right kind.
You bet. Yeah, Esther, just please show the agents around anywhere they want to go. Make sure that you're along with them to the high security areas so they know all the proper precautions and protocol. Yes, of course, Dr. Dallin. Good day, agents. I'll be your guide during your visit to the Dorchester house.
Tony, you
La la
can
la
hear
la.
Elmo's world.
Let's start our tour, shall we? And I think we'll just end it there.
All right.
Good
We're
session.
in
Good
the
session tonight.
hospital. That was good.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
Fun RP all around.
Made it.
I agree. That was fun, RP. And we did make it. And you made it in here even with your gun, which is awesome.
Yeah.
No, it was a knife, first of all, and
Yeah.
someone else is holding it.
It's a knife, and I turned it in.
You did it. You got your gun.
You got your gun.
Better hope no crazy people see it and
Yeah.
rip it off your body and shoot you in the back of the head.
Viciously.
Why'd you have to talk about my body? Is it just because I'm a woman?
Don't man shame me.